queen of overthinking. It's like we're done before we even started. So if this is the end now, baby, know that I gave it my all. I believe in us, I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. Hope you believe in us, please don't give up on me. At least give me a try.
So hey everybody, it's Mickey, and in today's video I am taking you on a spring home tour. You know, it seems like we have all been coming out of this really long winter, and I have so many hopes for this new season. So I wanted to share with you what I've done to decorate my home for spring. I thought that we would start at the front door. This is our front hallway, our foyer. It's the first thing that you see when you walk in. This hallway is one of my favorite things about my house, and I'm always sure to decorate it up for every new season of the year. I keep this area very neutral so that it's easier to decorate for all the seasons. I like a lot of creams, whites, and grays with touches of green. All the things on top of my chalk painted cabinet I added over the winter time, and I really love the way that it looks, so I think I'm just going to leave it as is for spring. This wooden bead wreath I found at Hobby Lobby, and the sweet little wreath on the inside was a DIY that I had made a few months ago. Wreaths are one of my favorite things to make. I think they are a really simple way to change your house up throughout the year. This wreath on the powder room door is one that I change out for every season and every holiday. For spring, I've added a little bird's nest that I found at Pier 1 with a big fluffy cream and tan buffalo check bow. I really love this little hallway table that we have here. I recently shared that I found these tall white lamps on QVC. I like them so much that I even bought another set. I just think they are the perfect size to put in a small space like this. Between them I have a Bordalo Panero tray with another small bird nest and Ray Dunn birdhouse. I get asked all the time where I found this mirror, and I found it years ago at Hobby Lobby. I haven't seen anything like it there since, so I feel pretty lucky to have found it. Now on top I have hung this little grapevine wreath that I found a few years back at Pier 1. If you guys have followed me for a while, you know how much I love my vintage typewriters, and I always try to include them in my seasonal decorating. On my coffee table in the living room, I have my 1930s Elsie Smith Corona upright, all dressed up with a small stack of books, some lamb's ear, a big bow, and another one of those Pier 1 bird nests. Next to it is a DIY book stack with my children's name, a saucer of vintage buttons, and an old family photo. I haven't really been sharing my dining room and my home tours over this last year because this room has served as my husband's home office during COVID, but I wanted to share my cabinet all decorated for spring with some of my favorite Ray Dunn pieces. Here I have the Ray Dunn Bunny and Queen Bee collections. I think one of my favorite new pieces is the Be Kind Hive canister that I found a few weeks ago. Here in the kitchen, I have used a lot of my bunny decor. I have my table all set up for spring and Easter dinner. If you didn't see my last video, I will put a link to it up above. In that video, I shared all of my springtime DIYs with you. There was a tutorial on how I make my spring tiered tray signs and napkin rings. The bunny plates are from Crate & Barrel. I found those years ago, and the pink napkins are from the Target Dollar Spot. That sweet bunny picture I found on Amazon. You guys know how much I love those little marshmallow cups, and for spring I found this adorable knit bunny hat on Etsy. I thought it looked so cute on the tray with the little bunny sign that I made in my last video. I've kept this tray pretty simple with just a few bunnies and a candle from the Antique Candle Company. So over on the little table I have in the kitchen is another one of those QVC lamps. Be sure to check the description box down below for any links to items that I'm talking about in today's video. If I can find a link, I will be sure to put it down below for you. So here I have 3 Rae Dunn canisters that I've added bunny lids to. These lids are from Strawberry Street canisters that I found at Home Goods last year. I really think this is such an adorable combination, and I even like them better than the Rae Dunn bunnies. For every season, I like to change out the picture above my sofa in the family room. For fall and Christmas, I had a seasonal sign there, and for spring and summer, I found this farmhouse framed print on art.com. I really love this print. It has these 4 sweet cows in a bright green field that goes perfectly with the antique door that I have in the corner. To soften the edges a little bit, I've added some lamb's ear with a wooden bead farmhouse garland that I found at Kirkland's. On the lantern in the centerpiece in front of my sofa, I've just added a really small bird nest that I think I found at Michael's last year. I keep this centerpiece pretty much the same all year long, and I just add a little piece here and there just to make it seasonal. On my side table, I have an Underwood 1920s vintage typewriter. I have it all decorated for the season with a small book stack, some lamb's ear, a big fluffy bow, and a bird's nest. Now this side table and my coffee table I found online at Wayfair. One of the easiest ways that you can change up your decor for the season is with the use of color. For me, I like to use a lot of green in my spring and summer decorating, and the simplest way to do that is by adding plates or ribbon in your featured color. I have a really small collection of green Bordalo Panero cabbage plates that I bring out every spring and set up on my chalk painted china cabinet. Out front, I've added a DIY spring garland that I shared in my previous video. You know, a homemade garland is really the most budget-friendly way to decorate for the season. All this year, I have been working on simplifying my home, simplifying my organization and daily routines, but I have found that simplifying my decorating has been a real challenge for me because I tend to go overboard with my seasonal decor, but I have found that this year, keeping things simple allows me to enjoy the season and to spend it with the people that matter the most to me without worrying about all those little details. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope you will join our communities over on Facebook and Instagram at My Bashful Life. Please take a minute to be sure that you are subscribed to my channel. I've heard from so many of you that YouTube has unsubscribed you, and I would really love to keep you as part of our YouTube family. So until I see you in that next video, I hope that you love the life that you have. Be kind to each other, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.